Right. So we are at Taurus Ascendant chart now for 2025. Before we go into like discussing Taurus Ascendant and what results they can expect, just wanted to clarify a few things. I'm making them as ascendant wise. Okay. There was a question asked like if we can see for moon sign also. We can see, okay, we can see for the moon sign being in Aries, moon sign being in Taurus and all. So the same video which we are going to make can be applied for like ascendant in Taurus and moon in Taurus both. Okay. uh, Only thing we need to do is that the change or tweak we need to do to understand is that ascendant shows the life path, the event. Moon shows the mindset. Okay. So from ascendant, it may look like a very unstable time period. Someone is going through lots of instability in a particular area of life. And from moon, it is like someone is feeling that there is lots of instability. So there is this difference. One person, Taurus, like Taurus ascendant person, is actually going through a instability, ups and downs in a particular area of life wherever Scorpio falls. For a moon in Taurus person, it is like mind which is feeling unstable. Okay, he may not be going through that instability which a Taurus ascendant person is going, but moon is mind. So moon is in Taurus. That means mind is feeling instability rather than anything else. So this is the tweak we need to make. Another thing is that like it is always better to go through the introductory video first, then we come to the like as per the ascendant you have. Okay, because in introductory video I like covered the generic results for all as per the Scorpio and Sagittarius sign in like first half of or the second half of the year. So that generic result is applicable for everyone. Okay, that is there plus the video as per your ascendant. That's why I'm like posting the link in description section for introductory video also. Okay, introductory video for 2025. Okay, so I just wanted to convey that. And obviously we are starting new batch from like mid of 2025, mid of January 2025. So it is like about a month to enroll. So you can enroll if you are interested in, or if you find someone who is interested in, you can refer. Okay. Now let's come back to our discussion on 2025. As I am saying that we can be like splitting this year into two parts. Okay, first half to second half. First half is up to June. The second half is from June to December. Okay. First half is where the lots of energy is coming into Scorpio sign as we discussed. Okay, for Taurus ascendant person, Scorpio is the seventh house. Okay, seventh house is what? Seventh house is relationship mainly. Seventh house is other people, masses, and business. It is also your relationship partner. How you deal with someone in relationship matter is seen from seventh house. Scorpio is anyways a difficult sign. Anyways, a sign of instability, ups and downs, and major changes and all. And what is happening in the transit? That Saturn is aspecting Scorpio. From Aquarius, its 10th aspect is coming onto Scorpio. From Pisces, Rahu is aspecting Scorpio with the ninth aspect, and Jupiter is also aspecting Scorpio from its seventh aspect from Taurus. So lots of energy is going into like a Scorpio. This shows there can be major changes, major instabilities, ups and downs happening in relationship matter. It can be a volatile relationship or volatile time in relationship. If even if like the overall the relationship is not volatile, it is like a volatile time one person is going through. It is like bumpy ride. Okay, roller coaster ride, nothing else. One day it is all fine, one day it is like all bad and all. Okay, this is what looks like with like a Scorpio sign falling into the seventh house, and all these planets are impacting seventh house. Okay, seventh house is Scorpio. So the time can be difficult for relationship matter, but if person focuses on business related matters or like serving other people, serving masses and all, time can still be little bit better. Okay, person can earn from that and all. And as I'm saying that the main thing is that Scorpio Lord Mars is also going through a difficult transit in Gemini and Cancer. Okay, it is losing the dignity in both the signs up to June first week 2025. Okay, so like so much of impact on Scorpio, and Scorpio Lord is weak. That means person is facing lots of instabilities in relationship matter, and he feels that I am unable to handle. Okay, Mars is going 8 houses away from his Scorpio. Okay, this also plays the role. Scorpio Lord Mars is going 8 houses away. It also indicates like instability. If you start counting from seventh house Scorpio and reach second house Gemini, there are 8 houses in between. So it shows lots of instability in relationship matters, lots of instability with your partner and all. Then Mars goes into Cancer. Cancer is like where Mars is debilitated, weakest. So this also shows in both these signs, Gemini and Cancer, anger, aggression, dominance, tussle, dominance, struggle can like impact the relationship a lot. Okay, person may be going through like lots of instability, ups and downs in relationship. Person should be very careful about their speech. Okay, why? Second house is the house of speech. Gemini is the sign of communication. Third house is again the house of communication, and Mars is debilitated. So it shows that person can get into unnecessary conflicts, unnecessary arguments, and all, and that may spoil the relationship. So as far as possible, the person should be like receptive. Person should be trying. I'm not saying receptive towards all the nonsense happening in life. Try your best to avoid conflict. Okay, from your side you should try your best to avoid the conflict, but if other person is headbound to have conflict, then no one can prevent it. So this is the thing. Also, third house is traveling. Person should be extra careful while traveling. Person's partner should also be extra careful. Like Mars is seventh lord, so partner relationship partner should be extra careful while traveling, because Mars is debilitated in the third house. Even in Gemini, like Gemini is sign of traveling, Mars is speed. So it can bring accidents, sudden events, especially when both are Marka houses, second house and seventh house. So this is where we need to be like extra careful with our relationship partner, and how to sustain this relationship. But as I said, if a person is focusing on business matters and having business, suppose someone is not in relationship. Okay, suppose someone has no relationship at all. So first of all, don't get into relationship. This is not time to start a new relationship. Okay, just chill out. Just chill out for 5 6 months, and think about next relationship from June onwards. Okay, otherwise also like if someone is not in relationship and they are in business matters, okay, they are dealing with people through business and all, then it shows a much better time. Okay, like person can earn from business and business people and all, people who are contacting him through business. Seventh house is other people masses, and second house is wealth. So this shows that person can be other people can come to him and provide the wealth. Okay. Again, Mars is in Gemini in enemy sign in great enemy sign in the second house of wealth. So it shows they need to be careful about their finances and wealth. Okay, they need to be very careful about where they are spending and where they should not be spending and all. So this is where the care should be taken. It is more so when all these planets start joining in Pisces sign. Okay, as we discussed before, Rahu is in Pisces from March. Saturn will be in Pisces, and Sun, Mercury, Venus will also go into Pisces sign in March April time period. Okay. Also, among Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mercury and Venus will go into retrogression. So they will stay in Pisces sign for a long time. So what it shows that lots of focus is going on to the 11th house Pisces. So lots of focus will be on money matters, income gains. It is the main house of money, and it is again it is 12th from Aries. Okay, 12th from Aries is like a person needs to be very careful about his losses and expenses. He should prioritize his losses and expenses. He should prioritize his expenses, like which expense is more necessary to conduct right now, and which expense I can avoid for the time being, which expense I can postpone for 6 months to 1 year time period, which is more necessary. Okay, as I said, like this is the time to sail through. So look for only like necessary expenses. Look at them also. It is more so when like 12th Lord Mars is again in difficult transit. It shows someone can spend a lot. Okay, so there you need to be like very careful with your expenses and losses and all. Otherwise, it can be financially very rough time. You can take a big hit financially. Okay, so that is from January to May time period, and specifically from March to May when all these planets will be in Pisces. So this is what it looks like for 2025 first half. Now we will discuss 2025 second half. Right. So this will be like situation in the second half of 2025 in the transits again, like chart plus dasha plus transit, as I said before. So dasha also becomes important, chart also become important. But whenever like major impact is happening, many planets impacting one house or one sign, it gives the result. So that's what we are covering here, the transits. Now, if we see in the second half, what is happening that Rahu will come into Aquarius sign. Saturn will go into Pisces sign. Jupiter will be in Gemini sign from May, June onwards, and Ketu will come into Leo sign. Jupiter's seventh aspect is coming on to Sagittarius. Ketu's fifth aspect is coming into Sagittarius, and Saturn's 10th aspect is coming into Sagittarius. So again, three huge energies, three big transiting planets. Like this impact will remain there for 1 year, from mid of 2025 to mid of 2026. So three major planets are impacting Sagittarius sign. For a Taurus ascendant person, it is eighth house. Eighth house of change, instabilities, occult, research matters, psychology, inheritance and all. So person will be involved in or focused in this area of life. Like uh, 8,000 represents relationship benefits. Person's focus may shift there. 8,000 represents business benefits. Person's focus may shift there also if they are in business sector. Plus, it is house of inheritance, and we need not to forget that eighth lord is coming into the second house of wealth. So, person's wealth may expand due to some inheritance money. Person's wealth may also expand due to some business benefits, other people wealth. So, for money matters, it can be like a very good position, like gaining money and all from business, from inheritance and all, whichever way. But the eighth house is still the accidents and sudden events and major transformation. So person can go through a major transformation in this life. Again, we need to be receptive towards transformation. Change itself doesn't bring stress. Resistance to change brings stress. So try not to resist the change. Be receptive towards the change. Then eighth house is also your occult mysticism, research oriented matters, research oriented subjects, plus things like psychology, astrology, numerology, tarot, and all that is all seen from eighth house. And Sagittarius is sign of higher education. So person may take up higher education in these matters. Person may go and join some astrology class. Person may join some tarot class and all. That is also a possibility. Plus, eighth house is also your this any kind of research oriented matter. Plus it is also like major changes, major changes. And Sagittarius sign is like a belief system. Okay. It is your belief, religion, philosophy, literature, values, and all. So when Sagittarius is falling into the eighth house and all this transit is happening, that shows that a person can go through a major change in belief system. Whatever they used to believe in before this time, and whatever they start believing in after this transit is over in June 2026, the complete change. Okay, so their overall change in their belief system, they may find a guru or a teacher who may change their mindset completely, who may change their way of thinking completely and all. That is a big possibility with Sagittarius falling into the eighth house. For business benefits, it is excellent. As I said, if person wants to focus on business and research-oriented higher education, occult mysticism, psychology, and all, or any kind of higher education, it is like excellent here. But when it comes to health issues, just be extra careful against accidents, sudden events, and then things can be fine. Then this Saturn Ketu both impacting eighth house Sagittarius means like some sort of frustration and relationship benefits, which we can see as we just discussed that in the first half, seventh house Scorpio is getting involved and getting involved with lots of malefic energy. So when you go through a difficult first half where relationships are troublesome, suddenly in the second half relationships cannot become awesome. Okay, so you need to be very careful about your relationship matters. Taurus ascendant person needs to be very careful about their relationship matters in the this year, during this year 2025. Another joint impact which is happening is between Jupiter, Rahu. Okay, Jupiter, Rahu are aspecting each other. That also means like Guru Chandal Yoga is happening, where people may question and may raise doubts over beliefs, over conventions of the society and all. As I always say, it is fine to raise the doubts and questions and then also try to find out the answers. The trouble happens when people raise questions, they don't seek answers. Okay. They raise questions just for the sake of raising, nothing else. Then Rahu Jupiter together is like aspecting each other and they are impacting all Artha houses now. For Aries ascendant, we discussed yesterday, they are impacting all karma houses 3, 7, 11. Here they are impacting all the Artha houses. Artha houses are second house, sixth house, 10th house. Now, what are these houses about? Artha houses are about your finance, wealth. It is also about your career progression and all. So this can be a good year for their progress in career, progress in their work environment and all. Their work image can be much better, and they can earn a lot. It can be a good year financially for them, because anyways Jupiter coming into the second house, Gemini, is expansion in the wealth, expansion in the family assets and all. So that is also we can see. Another thing, there can be lots of traveling when Jupiter Rahu both are in air signs. Okay, air signs are related with traveling, so there can be lots of traveling. person may learn how to may educate themselves how to effectively communicate with other people. Okay, so in 2025 second half, the focus will be on the eighth house, where Saturn, Jupiter, Ketu will be aspecting inheritance, avoiding trying your best to avoid any accident or sudden event. Major transformations can take place, especially in matters of your belief system. Whatever you believe in, you may not believe in after 1 year of this transit. Okay, so this can be like the case. Your belief system can go through a major change. Your whole like psyche, okay, the way you used to approach life, it can go through a major change. Also, eighth houses first from the eighth from the first house is overall life. So this also shows that second half of 2025 can bring a major change in overall life for them. So again, they need to be receptive. So this is where the focus will be in the second half of 2025. Then this Rahu Jupiter aspecting each other is like enhancing the results in the Artha houses, expanding the results of Artha houses, which are second house, sixth house, 10th house. So work finance wise, it can be excellent time period. The second half. First half will be like about taking care about your relationship matters. Relationship matters will be difficult throughout the year. Okay, we need to be like very careful in our relationship matters. The Taurus Ascendant people, anyways, relationships are difficult for everyone. Okay, so we will meet again with Gemini Ascendant chart, and we will try to see how 2025 look for Gemini Ascendant, where they need to be careful in their life. Again, all the things I'm saying are not for fear mongering and all. I always feel that astrology's main purpose is to make you a proactive person. If there is a good time, you must enhance your benefit by working hard in that direction. If there is a bad time, you must mitigate your suffering by again proactively working in that direction. So my effort, my approach is to just to make you aware so that you can focus on good areas of life like Jupiter Rahu. It is indicating that this can be a good year for second half of the year, can be good time for career advancement, financial matters and all. So best utilize it. And it is showing that first half of the year you need to be careful in your relationship benefits. So mitigate your sufferings by avoiding conflicts, by avoiding arguments unnecessarily and all. And just be taking care of your health by not getting into any situation which can lead to accidents or sudden events. Okay? This is my approach. Thank you. And let's meet next time with Gemini Ascendant.